absolutely fantastic run. Really appreciate that, Mr. Ponytail. One of my favorite games. Really happy to see some DKR back at SDAT. Coming up next, we have another one of my favorite games. This is a very good day for me. We've got exclamation mark YT bringing us Cuphead any percent, and we are trying to have the Devil Glitch Exhibition met. I'm going to double check on that. We were quite close a moment ago. And it looks like, with our most recent donation, that did get met. So we're going to be able to see some wonderful glitch exhibition action going on in Cuphead. Which means our focus now is going to be on the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Baby Park Hellscape, which has $130 raised if it's required $300. Looking forward to seeing that later on this afternoon. And then we've also opened up the bonus challenge mode for the Pikmin randomizer, which will be happening later on today. So that is $150 to have that met. And I just opened it, so we have nothing on that yet. But get those donations in soon, and we'll be looking forward to all of those runs later on today. So if you haven't taken a look at the schedule, we've got Cuphead, we've got Whirlwind Magician, we've got Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, we've got a Pikmin randomizer, we've got Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, we've got Super Mario Sunshine, and also we've got, taking over for the next block, Illegally Sam. How's it going, Sam?
It's going all right. I think I'm ready for some speed docs here today. Some SDAT.
Excellent work. I am going to actually be signing off the end of my shift today, but I'll be back on weekend 2, and I'm sure I'll see a lot of people around at the chat later on today as I'm doing some things around the house. So, but I'm going to leave you in Sam's very capable hands. Sam, go ahead and take it away.
Thank you, Dayman. I hope everyone was enjoying both some Diddy Kong and the dulcet tones of Dayman. But now we've got the rest of the day coming at you between, the host swap over to me as well as the rest of the schedule for the day. I heard Dayman going through things a bit with all of you. But, just as a reminder, this is a whole marathon. We've got the last day of weekend 1 coming at you today as well as all of weekend 2 next weekend. So feel free to stay tuned for a lot of really fun speedruns. And in the meantime, feel free to get in your donations because we've still got a lot of stuff coming at you today, and a lot of stuff those donations can go towards for the day. Because we've got 3 bid wars open and 2 incentives. Obviously, the more pressing stuff is the stuff for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe run coming up in not too long. I believe that's in 3 runs. Because you can both choose the color of the Yoshi and also send CJ to Baby Park Hell. I think everybody wants to see CJ sent to Baby Park Hell, so we gotta get some donations in for that. But of course, even beyond Baby Park Hell, there's the file name that you can put your money towards for the bid war for Twilight Princess later today, as well as choosing CC's costume for Super Mario Sunshine. And then for Pikmin, you can donate to get the bonus challenge mode. I don't know enough about Pikmin or Pikmin Randomizer to know what the bonus challenge mode is, but I like bonuses and I like challenge modes. So you should try and get some donations in for that. I'm also, while looking at these donations, I noticed that there isn't a typo in Pikmin. It is spelled Pikmin. I'm not giving anybody crap for that, I just think it's funny. But just in case those donations aren't enough incentive to... I said that backwards. Those incentives aren't enough incentive to get your donations in. Don't forget that we are also raising money for a very, very good cause in Save the Children. So, in addition to being able to do things like send CJ to Baby Park Hell, and have him play through the Baby Park Hellscape. We can also put your money towards some very, very good causes. Like, for example, any of the great work that Save the Children does. You know, just $1 can provide 4 children with treatment against pneumonia, which is one of the top 5 killers of kids under the age of 5. And that's just $1. If you donate more than that, you could do a lot of stuff for a lot of great things with that money if over at Save the Children. So be sure to get those donations in, whether it is for a great cause or it's for some more questionable causes, like those donation incentives. But we've got some great runs coming up between, you know, Cuphead and Whirlwind Magician. Cuphead, you know, the all-time classic, both in style and the game itself. And then Whirlwind Magician, which, I'll be honest, I know nothing about Whirlwind Magician, but that's also kind of Sekiri's shtick. Sekiri does a great job of finding just some random new releases on Steam, speedrunning them, sending them into marathons, and then showing them off. And, you know, I vibe with that. I can get behind that. Yeah, because I have seen Sekiri's work before. And it's always some good stuff. But I hope everybody is doing well on this fine Sunday early afternoon for me. Probably a different time for other people, depending on where you are in the world. But I'm on the East Coast of the United States, so, you know, I've got that 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time going. But I think we're just about ready for this Cuphead version 1.1 plus any percent run by exclamation Park YT. So let's go ahead and get to that run after just a few messages, so don't go anywhere.
Buy this shirt. So, you're wondering if Save the Children is a good charity and whether you should donate to help kids. Let us show you where your giving goes. Here's how it works. For every dollar you give, 85 cents goes straight to our programs, helping children grow up healthy, educated, and safe. That means your donation can help provide books, nourishing food, medicine, and shelter to children wherever it's needed the most, in 115 countries around the globe. Now, about that other 15 cents. We use that for innovating, operating, and communicating with you, so we can create positive, irreversible change for children and with children. Don't just take our word for it. Year after year, charity watch groups give us top marks. Bottom line, Save the Children is a top charity you can trust. So go ahead and feel good about doing good, and know that every dollar helps.
All right, welcome back, everybody, and welcome to Cuphead Any Percent, specifically version 1.1 Plus, with exclamation mark YT. Take it away.
Hello everyone, my name is exclamation mark YT. I'm a South Korean Cuphead speedrunner, mainly Cuphead. Actually, only Cuphead. But I've got Cuphead 1.1 plus any percent about to be showcased for all of you. This is basically an all bosses run. We're going to defeat all bosses, including the final boss. And joining me in commentary, I've handpicked some of the best runners in the community. We got Tails.
Yo.
And Michael.
Yo.
So yeah, we're basically about to get started. I do want to say one quick detail. Every frame of animation you're seeing on the screen and will see on the screen is hand drawn and scanned the computer to be colored, and so it's just a visual spectacle to watch and like watch someone play and the art style also. But should we get host? Can we get a countdown?
Absolutely, we can get this run started in 3, 2, 1, go.
And we're off.
Yay. Let's go.
So, quick story. Cuphead and Mugman, the two Cup brothers, they gamble their souls to the devil, which you should never do. Don't do that. And we're basically running back to our parental figure, Elder Kettle, for advice. He gives us this potion, which allows us to shoot bullets from our hands by snapping our fingers. And we're going into the first level called Forest Follies to pick up 5 coins. But before we do that, I'm also going to talk to Mac the Apple to grab 3 coins, and that'll total us to 8 coins after the end of the level. But Michael, take it away from Forest Follies.
Alright. Forest Follies. This is maybe the most annoying level in the entire game. So it's a good thing you do it first.
Ooh, that's rough.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm experiencing a little bit of lag.
You're up. Okay. What happens?
Should be able to.
So the 5 coins are pretty much in Cuphead's path. So just kind of grab them along the way. It's not too hard, but it's very easy to mess up. Like there's so many precise inputs you have to make.
Yeah, easily the biggest reset point, probably in the whole game.
Okay. Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh, okay. I got jump block there.
Okay. So he just did something called Ninja Clip, where you EX and jump on the same frame. And so you just clip through the Acorn machine. And you save like 3 seconds.
Yeah, and what actually killed me right there was if you frame perfectly try to jump on the same frame you'll land, which is what I did. It actually blocks you from jumping again. Okay, I'm actually getting a lot of those.
Yeah, classic jump block.
Okay, but we should be able to make it through this time. I'm gonna take it nice and safe. Yeah, first level.
There we go.
Probably the hardest level.
Nice. Yeah.
That Folly's a nightmare.
Yeah. And you're going to be seeing me mash as hard as I can on every single scoreboard after every level or slash boss, because scoreboard will take time if you don't mash through it. It will lose you about 5-6 seconds if you don't mash, I believe. And let's go into the shop. With these 2 weapons,
Nice shop skip.
yeah. So with those 8 coins we got, I'm going to be picking up the lobber and the spread weapon. Which the lobber is a bit of a utility weapon, and spread is a primary DPS weapon. And Tails, could you take it from Rupak? Do all the tech explanations?
Okay, so basically, the Lobber EX has something special with it, where if you fire it into the ground like that, it actually does double damage. When the Lobber EX collides with the ground, it blows up twice. I don't exactly know why it's... But you can also line up in a pixel-perfect spot and actually deal triple damage using the same Lobber EX. And you'll see Mark setting up these sort of, as we call them, Lobber traps in between the phase transitions. So when the boss pops up, they just run into all those lobbers and it deals massive damage. That was a pretty clean fight.
Yeah. Okay, again, we're gonna master the scoreboard. Let's see if I get a star skip. Okay, never mind. Sometimes you'll see those 2 stars in the skill level pop up at the same time. That's called a star skip. It saves 0.96 seconds just for mashing well. It's a frame perfect trick with no visual or audio cue. So it's kind of hard to time it, but some people do time it.
Massive time save.
Indeed.
Okay. Here's our second boss, Ribby and Croaks. So we're gonna take advantage of kind of an exploit here, where you can actually hit both bosses with double damage. So you hit quadruple damage right here. That hit as 4 EXs just by doing that 1 EX. And then that does double damage because it was on 1 frog. Now we just skipped phase 2 entirely.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a second phase there.
Yeah, that was called regular skip. Now, should be able to finish this fight pretty quickly.
I'll have to do that.
Yeah, you'll see him firing them down into the ground here as well to get that double damage from the Lobber EXs.
Yeah. And there you go. That's the entire fight.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to get warmed up just about now. I was a bit nervous, but we're gonna cruise through, hopefully.
You're doing so good.
Moving on and upwards to Guppy.
Alright. In this particular fight, there is a 6 frame window trigger I should be able to hit. More on that, Tails.
Yeah, so basically during the phase transition on Guppy, there's a sprite swap, and during that sprite swap there is 2 overlapping hitboxes. And there's a 6 frame, this transition here, there's a 6 frame window in which your Lobber EXs will deal 4 times damage. And it looks like he got it.
I didn't miss a parry, but I should be able to. Nice.
Yep, that was both quads. That's a 6 frame window, very impressive.
Okay, I'm trying not to talk in Discord because I'll sound very shaky. Because I'm like just mashing my heart out. But anyways, we're approaching probably the hardest boss in the entire game, and it's pretty early in the run. So hopefully, we get that out. And it's a fight tutorial. Okay, come on, lock in. Okay, thank God.
Very, very clean.
Nice.
Very clean. Efficient. Nice.
Jokes aside, we're going to Hildeberg, who's like, we're forced to take 2 hits. More on that, Michael.
Right. So, basically, you want to try not to miss any bullets here. And then, you just saw that damage boost, that was intentional. That's so you could get that 1 EX, so you could get like 9 ticks while she's like going backwards. It's a very cool piece of tech. Again, right here, EX. Those nasty ticks. Does so much damage. It's very worth it to do that damage boost.
2 tick. Oh, another one. That's rough.
That was actually a best RNG fight there.
And now we are transitioning. And now here, you can actually do like there we go. That's called a UFO clip. You could get your EX stuck in the UFO, and that also deals like massive damage. And now the fight's over. That's pretty good.
That was solid.
Yeah.
Just very solid time so far.
Yeah, on to Candy Carnation. Probably a fan favorite boss, but yeah, so.
I'm just gonna say Cagney, man. I hate that fight.
Yeah.
Probably the biggest reset point in Isle 1.
Yeah. It's
Except for Follies.
Yeah. It's a fan favorite boss for like many like casual players, but for us he's like nightmares. Because this one attack called Seeds or the Gatling gun. Hopefully we don't get it.
Hoping for lunge. Come on, double lunge.
Oh, that's one.
Oh,
It's got the
long
lunge.
lunge is better as well than the top lunge.
Yeah, one is fine. It was good
Only
enough.
one lunge. Still like infinitely better than getting seeds on this fight.
I might get it right here. Okay, never mind.
Nah.
Ooh.
Alright, we may see the damage boost here, get some spread EXs off, which deal a lot more damage than a Lobber. Well, not a lot more, but more than a single Lobber EX.
Yeah. Oh, did we mention the
That
fight's
was
over?
Yep, face. It's just done. Yeah.
Yeah.
On Title 2.
If you're really good at the game, each one of these spots is basically gonna be a YouTube short.
Yeah, it's a rarity to see a fight last longer than a minute.
Yeah. Anyways, that's Isle 1 done. Now we get to go into Isle 2, where we'll be fighting Baroness von Bonbon first off. She's Candy Lady. She's just Candy Lady with a castle, cake castle, and she can give you 3 of 5 random minimos in a random order, and hopefully I deal with it well.
No jawbreaker.
Okay, let's see what we get here. Okay. Gumball's a pretty easy opener. You just kind of sit and shoot. Good played.
Well, I missed the...
Oh, okay.
You see him trying to time a double damage EX there for when they pop out, and he missed it unfortunately on the cupcake there.
Yeah, but still a good pattern. He's playing it well. Make sure he doesn't die. There we go.
All right, that was a clean fight.
Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty solid RNG. And no jawbreaker, so that's massive.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. That's a star skip. You see that satisfying 2 stars pop up at the same time.
Ping. All right, this is where the fun begins.
Right.
Yeah, it's our first Bomb EX plane fight coming up.
Yep, which introduces something known as Luigi swaps, a frame-perfect trick where you can continue shooting bullets during the EX animation, which you usually can't do. But if you press swap and EX on the exact same frame, not one frame before, not one frame after, the same frame, you can continue shooting bullets. And this is a pretty solid pattern. Upgun is the second best you can get. Yep, there's a Luigi swap there. If you notice, keep shooting the bullets despite firing the EX.
Nice, got that cycle.
And here we're just gonna stay on the inside, drop a few bomb EXs. This phase will wrap up really quickly. Grab that parry. Pause buffer there makes the phase transition a lot faster. And then here, just spam these Luigi swaps all the way to the end.
Nice.
Very
Good
nice.
fight. Wow,
51, yeah.
apart.
Yeah, that's really good.
Got another one.
Another star skip.
Yeah.
Saving those frames, let's go.
Alright, now heading on to Pyramid Peril or Jimmy the Great. He's somewhat straightforward, but there are some behind the scenes stuff that you might not catch, and I'll let my commentator explain.
Okay. So this is another like deceptively simple fight. Like there isn't much going on here, but the things that are going on, you have to like pay close attention to. So he just hit a bunch of Luigi swaps there, and now he's notice how he's not killing the pillars instantly. He's shooting exactly 5 bullets and then doing a bomb, and that does a little bit of over damage, but it should be just enough to kill this phase like instantly when it spawns in.
Nice.
There we go. Beautiful. Ooh, nice. Got the 4 tick there.
That's very rare that actually happens.
Yeah. So this fight is basically just a lot of Luigi swapping, a lot of like making sure you get these parries and more Luigi swaps.
Been a very nice fight so far.
Yeah, there isn't much to it, but nice. It was a good fight.
Yeah. Let's look at
Beppy.
Yeah.
19. That's solid.
Oh wow, 3 star skips in a row.
Nice.
Okay.
Whole
Now
pile of star skips maxing.
we're going to go into Beppy the Clown, and normally Beppy has 4 phases he has to fight through, and it's a pretty darn long fight, but I'm gonna try and see only 2 phases. And how that's gonna happen, I'll let my commentators explain.
So basically here, we're just gonna do some damage, but at a certain point, we will know by the card count to stop damage and bait out a 3rd cycle from him. We can get as much over damage as possible with these double damage Lobber EXs to hopefully kill the 2nd phase within the 1st phase. And there it is.
Wow.
Beppy skip for everyone who hasn't seen this before. Probably one of the flashiest things in this game. So this phase is he's just stuck like this the entire time. He can't phase transition. This is just it now. And we're gonna spend the rest of the time just holding spread damage as optimally as we can, getting these spread EXs off, and hopefully dodging these dogs. And that was a very, very quick fight.
Amazing. That was really good.
.45, yeah, very nice time.
Oh, 4 in a row. Oh my god.
Actually cheating right now.
Yeah, those star skips are, like I said, they're frame perfect tricks with no visual or audio cue. You just kind of have to hope.
Yeah.
Only deaths have been in Folly so far, which is to be expected.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Coming up is Grim. This is a pretty intense fight. I think the main thing on display here is the random clouds. So you have to be like really quick on your feet to react to like where you should position yourself, like all throughout the fight. Other than that, though, it's really just a matter of maintaining good damage. Just toss some lobbers down here.
You'll see him using a trick in this phase where he's just kind of jumping to move himself back. Because the clouds move in the opposite direction, so if you just jump, you don't really need to do anything else.
Yeah. Really clean fight.
Nice.
Another
Nice.
great
You
fight.
need to use the final card.
Yeah, that was interesting. Dang. 50.
50.
Dude,
That's
Oh
insane.
my god. I think we got
so
all the
good.
star
Another
skips now
star
too.
skip.
wow, every single scorecard, you got a star skip. Awesome.
One frame out of 60, you need to press A and you're just getting all of them.
Yeah. All right, moving on to aisle 3.
Oops. Okay. I get every star skip and miss a simple dash. And rumor is
Rumor.
another boss another boss of the 2 bosses in a row after Grim, where we have randomized platforms again. Very fun stuff.
Yeah, and the 3rd boss in what's known as the Gauntlet, so the biggest reset point for most runners. But there's 3 attacks you can do here after this police bee. Orbs, triangles, and middle, and we're hoping for... We didn't get middle, which is what we were hoping for, but it sounds like we got triangles. You can tell by the shaking sound cue, but triangles is the slowest, but the easiest to deal with. It's just very simple, you know. And we shouldn't even see the final phase here, or the final phase transition even. She should just die right here. There we go.
Right. Now the moment you've all been waiting for. Yeah.
43 with triangles is crazy.
Yeah, solid.
Now I was gonna say, the
that's a
moment
fight
you've
where
been
you
waiting
just-
for, we're gonna be fighting probably the most notorious boss for its difficulty, Dr. Kyle's robot.
Yes. This is a very complex fight, both casually and in a speedrun. So I'll just let you do phase 1 here to concentrate.
Okay.
A brawl is surely brewing. It's on.
Nice. Got that 1 cycle. That's pretty tricky.
Yeah.
For the rest of these parts.
Yeah, using the bombs to hit both the chest and the stomach at the same time.
Beautiful phase 1. Now phase 2 is dead. Now we're on final phase.
Oh, okay.
Oof.
Unfortunate parry trade.
All right.
Oh, it's so scary.
So,
We made
yeah,
it through.
it's just a raw execution
And
fight. And you
That
played
brings
it
us to
really
the
well.
end of the gauntlet, as it's known.
Yeah.
Okay. What is happening?
Effie through to Cal.
2 star skips.
Okay, normally, if you're a normal speedrunner, you go to the right through the door, but I'm gonna do a cheeky reroute.
Yeah, I guess you can do this.
Definitely time save.
That's what we in the speedrunning community call suboptimal.
It's just a fun route that not a lot of people know about, so I wanted to showcase it.
True. Yep. Try to get a triple there. It's kind of difficult because you need to pixel perfectly align yourself while she's moving around all crazy. And here we're going to do bullet displacement. So the bullets are coming out from behind Cuphead. This happens when you dash and just drag your stick in the other direction while you're mid-dash. It just pretty goofy trick, but it does save a few frames. Damage boosting up, do the spready X. Nice. We're gonna get an extra lobber as she's dying. Just lobber trap this phase and hopefully... Yep.
Nice.
Another clean fight.
Okay, moving on to Warner Warman. I like to call this boss one of the most advanced in a short period of time in terms of tech, because the original optimal strategy was just stay back, do some lobbers, and spread whenever you could. But ever since those days, we just decided to go in and get spread damage, like grab the spread damage ourselves, and we also have these quadruple damage lobbers that hopefully someone can explain.
So you can see him trying to get as close as possible just to maintain good damage here as he's getting bombarded by these projectiles. He's doing a good job. Staying back for that one. Okay. Nice. So he went for another quadruple damage spot there. Okay, and now he's just. Those were all quadruple damage.
So like right
But see,
here.
on that first one, you can actually hit that as a
Oh my
6
God.
times damage.
That was really good.
Yeah, that was a good fight for the RNG.
I didn't have time to explain anything.
41 with the worst RNG. Okay.
Yeah, that was great.
Okay, now we're moving on to
quadruple.
Captain Brightybeard. He's most of the time like a pretty alright boss, but there are some patterns where it can get really difficult to get good times on.
The most RNG dependent fights, definitely.
Somewhat.
Can lose a
Yeah.
good few seconds.
It's on.
I'm just going to be dashing up and then getting lobber damage in here. Grabbing these parries, which is a random pattern. Unfortunately, we got a yellow one early, so can dodge that. Shark is really safe, but really slow. So if you're trying to go for a good time, you don't want Shark. But if you just want to get through the fight, Shark's a great one. Oh, double Shark. That's pretty slow. There's only like a couple of things worse than that in terms of time.
Nice safe pattern.
Yeah, very safe pattern though. They're just dumping these lobber EX. If you notice, like every time he shoots a lobber EX, there's a bit of spread coming out. I just realized we didn't even explain caliber swaps. If you EX and then swap, you can continue shooting bullets during the EX animation. It functions the same as the Luigi swaps we explained earlier, but it's not frame perfect.
Just got another star skip.
I did, yeah. Okay, on to Calamari. Calamari is a very interesting boss. There's this trick on the show off. Hopefully I hit it. But while that's happening, while we get to that, let the commentators take over.
Yeah. So this is our last plane fight. So it's a very RNG heavy fight. It's very pattern dependent on how fast certain cycles are. Right now we're just offloading our EXs, getting out as many takes as possible. All Luigi swaps, of course. Okay, so now he's gonna try to Luigi swap. And then as he does that, he keeps shooting as he's frozen. Which is pretty fun
Okay,
to do.
Yep.
Yeah. So that happens because when he Luigi swap, you can just keep shooting without even holding the button. And so that's just a glitch that happens. Nice. That was a really good fight.
Besides the intentional not pressing anything on the keyboard for a good bit.
With the look well, no hands. 58 parry list is very good.
Yeah, super solid.
My original plan for that actually was just take out my headphones and go grab some water, but I figured that way too risky.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you probably would have died if you did all
Yeah.
that. Okay, last boss of Aisle 3. The Phantom Express. We're gonna see him just immediately jumping forward and getting that juicy spread damage in. Highest DPS weapon in the game. While also trying to time his jumps to kill these eyeballs. Oh, we got a glitched eyeball there. That's unfortunate, but yeah, we're fine.
That's very rare.
Yeah.
It's also very.
And then hopefully we can get only one cycle on the skeleton, so we're hoping to just kill him before he can move. And that was a very quick one cycle. Very nice.
Diabolical.
Yep, grabbing that extra parry. And then we're going to set up a lobber trap for when this guy comes in. Jump up, spread EX. And then we're going to try kill these guys at the exact same time. Right there. Yep.
This is the
there's a trick.
definition of a textbook phantom fight.
Yeah, this is really good so far. So we're doing a trick here called ghost wrangling. We're basically just taking this ghost with us so we can get some extra height on that jump to set up a bigger lobber trap for this phase.
Okay, more that's happened. Oop. Oh no!
We have some really troll flames. There's not a lot you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's on.
That happens. Big
It's
space together right here.
It's because I said it was a textbook thing.
Yeah, you should have let me yap about ghost wrangling for a bit longer.
Ooh, the glitch eyeball again.
Okay, I'm going for this.
Yeah, must have some lag built up. Mark makes it look so easy, but getting one cycle there is so hard.
Yeah. Perfect swaps there.
Takes a lot of practice. Another damage boost. Oh, killed that guy a bit early.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, where were we? Ghost wrangling. Yeah, I'm gonna explain it again.
Yeah, you get some extra height with this parry. Bigger lobber trap.
Okay, again. Oops.
Oh,
Okay,
it's unfortunate.
fine.
Okay.
It's all good.
We did it.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, we made it through. Phantom is another hard one, and it's so unfortunate that it's so late in the run.
Yeah. And another star skip. Actually, it's aura farming at this point.
Yeah, taking us on to Inkwell Hill. Only 2 bosses left to go.
Yeah. We're almost done.
I guess this would be a pretty nice time to check if the incentive for the Devil Glitch exhibition has been met yet. Because they're almost done with the run.
That incentive has in fact been met.
Mm.
So we will be getting those glitches.
Hopefully. It's a very... Okay.
Good luck with that, Mark.
Oh,
No hearts.
I used to just
Alright,
roll.
so-
But
Yeah. Nice is a mini boss gauntlet. And so we're gonna do
Good
the
day for
357 for the boss order here. And unfortunately, he didn't get any hearts, so he's gonna have to play it pretty safe.
Yeah, and the reason we go 357 is because it saves you having to roll the dice an extra time, which I believe it saves you around 8 to 10 seconds. Not doing that extra roll.
Yeah, just about.
yeah. I'm a bit scuffed because I actually jumped while EXing. I could have taken an extra hit there.
But it's unfortunate that none of the hearts happen to land on 3, 5, or 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next up is a
Here's
rabbit.
a real high-class bout.
It's pretty straightforward fight. Just sit back and shoot. Anticipate the attacks. EX in the air to suspend yourself. Ooh, he went for the
I had
psychic
to go
parry.
for that.
You gotta be stressing, Mark. Why are you going for psychic parry?
Oh my god, why would you do that? Okay,
That was some good RNG.
he played
Good
that
parry.
well. Very risky, but he did it.
Yeah, because we took all those risks on Hocus Pocus, I'm gonna play to the exact opposite on this next boss, which is a big 50-50.
Yep, she can
She could either spin or dance around the screen, which loses so much time.
And begin.
Of
Okay.
course. Of course. Okay. Nice. Nice. Okay.
Okay, and anyways, now that we've gone through all 3 mini-bosses, or the required amount of mini-bosses, then we get to fight Kingdom himself, who is also a mini-boss. This fight, this final phase can be a bit tricky to those who haven't really brushed up on their parrying skills. But one tip I could give, one tip I love giving to like people who struggle in this fight is don't spam the parry. Just like be sure to time it. Try to time it as best you can. Okay, we got there with no hearts.
only one boss left. The devil. And unfortunately, it is the single most RNG dependent fight in the entire game. I believe the difference between best and worst RNG can be like 15-20 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Easily.
Yeah. So we don't want Spider. If we see Spider, we break our monitors.
Yeah. So ideally we want a dragon of any kind.
Good day
So
for
we'll let him play it out here.
It's on.
That's a really good start.
This could be the best RNG.
All they're doing.
Oh no, never mind, not anymore.
Oh yeah, I actually got the
Dragon.
RNG.
This is the best RNG in the game.
Wow.
But unfortunately, he missed the parry, so we're gonna be missing Devil Freeze.
Still a good fight though.
Yeah, still a quick fight.
Actually getting some double damage Lobber EXs in here. Between both eyes.
Oh, that's
Time
unfortunate.
coming up.
Oh,
And that's fine.
that's
Nice.
time. Clean run.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
clean. Besides for
really good.
Follies.
Yeah, Follies was a rough start, but we got there.
Oh my god,
Something
that's a
like that.
perilous double. Anyways.
Fireless Devil.
Anyways, now because we defeated all the bosses and defeat the devil himself, we get to free all the residents of the Inkwell Isles. So they're no longer dead to the devil. Don't deal with the devil, kids.
Yay.
All right.
Hip hip hooray.
And because the incentive has been made, I have been preparing to try and hit this really difficult trick / glitch. And let me just reboot the game real quick. Because, what's it called? It's very RNG dependent, so I made sure to RNG manip everything I could to make this as easy as I could, again, like all myself. We're going to be going to this debug mod version of the game, where I also have the copy charm on, so I get a bit more extra meter, and you can just kind of select whichever boss I want to fight from this debug menu. Hopefully I get this within 5 tries.
A great plan.
Mark, I can't believe you got Bubbles Dragon. That's crazy.
Yeah. I believe that's a 1 in 42 chance of getting that one pattern.
I don't have a card. Okay, yeah, that's a failed attempt. But that might give you an idea on what we're about to do. If you do. Let's see.
So again, we're taking full advantage of the Lobber EX exploit.
Oh yeah, and we didn't even mention they do 4 times damage on a specific part in the Devil's arena here because there's 2 overlapping floors. So if you're hitting both floors, that's 2 times damage.
It does so much damage. Okay, you should be getting it here.
This could be it.
Barely.
Oh,
Wait, can this
29
kill him?
damage off. Oh wait, with spread sprinkles.
Ah, okay.
Here's a real
Close.
Very close. But you see the vision.
Yeah. If you, by the way, if it wasn't obvious, you cannot go for this in the runs. Just too unlikely it will ever happen.
This is
Yeah, you have
very
to be expecting that it will happen.
yeah.
Oh,
Ah, unfortunate.
they're on a 4th try.
Here goes.
I'm pretty sure I don't really need that parry if I get like a really long pattern. Oh, really?
Unfortunate single there.
Okay, I will just finish it off here because I don't want to hold off the line. Okay, that's
Whoa! Oh.
Whoa!
Oh,
yeah, it's the 10 times
10
damage.
times damage.
I don't want to hold down the
Let's
Q
just
too
pretend
much. But yeah, that's basically what's supposed to happen. I could kill him a bit earlier, but that's like a backup, quote unquote. Anyways, that's basically the run and our incentive. Can I give a couple shoutouts real quick?
Absolutely, go for it.
All right, I would first like to shout this entire Speed Dogs marathon for happening. I think every marathon I've been a part of, it had something to do with children. I would save the children. On this one, I've also had, I'm not sure what it's called. I forget. It's like for, well, you get the point. It was a while ago, but yeah, shout out to Speed Dogs in general, shout out to my 2 commentators, and shout out to my parents because they allow me to do stuff like this. Yeah. If you would you two like to give any shout outs? Dales and Michael?
Shout out to you for being such an awesome runner.
Yeah, what a guy.
What a stand-up guy.
I just want to shout out this whole community for being awesome and just making grinding this game such a joy.
Yeah.
Really fun.
You want to let the people know where they can find you?
Oh yeah, sure. You can find me on exclamation space Mark YT on YouTube primarily because some tax laws in Korea we don't get to stream on Twitch anymore. But if you do want to find me, that's where you can find me. And what would you, Tails and Michael?
Well, you go first.
I was just gonna say, tails on everything. Pretty much.
Yeah, Michael and everything.
All right. Well, I think I could speak for everyone when we say that was a phenomenal run. It was very enjoyable. You did a really great job. And, thanks for showing it off for us here today.
No
we will
problem.
Yeah, we will be back with more Speed Docs action in just a little bit. So don't go anywhere because we've got the rest of the day of runs coming at you still.
Alright. Yeah. Please donate to save